So after a horrible drive down, M62 was absolutely chocker. It was raining, it was miserable. We're actually here in Manchester at the Premier Inn. I've had a couple of pints, as you can tell already. We've met with Joe and Scooby, our holiday companions for this holiday. So we're here at the Premier Inn and just have a quick look around here. So quite standard Premier Inn, really. You know exactly what you're getting. You know, you've got your, well, it's just is what it is, isn't it? And there's Sarah. Say hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Yes, you're going to see a lot of her during this holiday because we are off to Turkey in the morning. I'll just show you the bathroom as well. There's a shower there. And there's a toilet. I shouldn't have left the floater in there. That's a good one. Okay, so, ouch. And we'll see you tomorrow, won't we? At the airport, because it's Hollywood time. So we've arrived at Dalaman Airport and now we're on the way to the hotel, to the Hilton in Dalaman. Got our private transport, which is very, very nice. So it's about 20 minutes to the hotel. We've got a nice drink, got some music. Staff is our driver. We'll see you later on. So we've actually arrived now at the Hilton Dalaman. We've sort of checked in, but our room's not ready, so that's going to take a little while to get ready. Check-in isn't until 3 o'clock. They tried to upsell us to a lake house room for an extra £100 a night. So that would have been an extra grand. I don't think so. But yeah, so we're just gonna wait to see when our room's ready. I think we're gonna go and grab some food at the moment. Maybe grab a drink. But I'm in my jeans and hot t-shirt, so it's a bit warm. So on to the room tour once we get the room, okay? So I'm going to do a quick room tour. We are in room 1305. This is the Seaview room on the first floor. So there's me, obviously. It's a little bathroom. You know, plenty of little showery bits and what have you. Yeah, it's like a wet room with a bath. So there's a nice big bath there as well, which is nice if we fancy to have a bath. And here, separate lavatory, which is always handy because Sarah likes to spend a long time in the toilet. We've got little tea and coffee facilities there. Fridge in here. Stocked daily apparently. There's a few bits and bobs in there, it's quite nice. What else? We've got some slippers, a safe, some dressing gowns, and we've got some wardrobes, iron, spare blanket. I don't think we're going to need that somehow. Another wardrobe then, and into the main room. This is what they've done for us because it's our wedding anniversary. So they've done a lovely towel arty thing with some flowers, and we've got some cake and fruit which they've given us as well. Fair sized room. It's quite corporate looking, I suppose you could say, but yeah, it seems spot on. Outside there, we'll have a look, see if we can work out how to open these doors, because we know I often have trouble opening doors. Right. So this is our outside, it's our sea view. I suppose you can see the sea. It's just out there. And then I think there's a bar underneath, yeah. So hopefully that doesn't go on for too long because we did request a quiet room. Inside you've got towel racks, a couple of little bits and bobs there. Right, so it's day 2, and we had a bit of a drama last night. We've ended up having to move this morning to a different room. As our other room, 1305, was right above the bar streets. And when I mean right above, I mean the speakers were on the ceiling, on our floor. So you can imagine the racket was unreal, and that went on about could have went on past 1:15, but I had to end up putting earplugs in. I was just that exhausted after not sleeping for nearly 36 hours that I managed to get some sleep anyway. I contacted guest relations and they've moved us to another room. This time we're above the restaurant, so hopefully it's a bit quieter. But only time will tell, but try and get on to the rest of the holiday. Joe's got our sunbeds firmly placed, get some sun, get some more food, and let's just enjoy the rest of this holiday. We'll have to say this is a new one. Dog barking. Never ever experienced that in any hotel anywhere in the world. Bloody dog has been at it for hours now. Was at it for hours last night as well. Absolutely unbelievable. So this morning I've received a text from Jet2 regarding the dog noise in the room opposite us. Now bear in mind, I reported this on Monday, it's now Thursday, and it's only because it's gone on social media that they've actually done something about it. So we've had a text from Jet2, so we're going to see what they have to say, and I'll get back to you. Well guys, we've been upgraded to one of the lake house rooms. They're not really a room, they're more of a suite. So let's have a little look and see the difference. Right, so we're in 2534, and this is the room as we come in. So with it being one of the lake house suites, it's quite a big room. So as you can see, we've got this huge living room, big telly, mirror. Hello. We've got a little balcony area here, which we shall go outside to. So we've got like quite a big balcony there. And there's some amazing views from here. Look at the mountains, some other ones. That's like a communal jacuzzi pool, and I think there's a bar just over there, which is exclusive to us. Very nice, our own little swimming pool area, which we will come to very shortly. So we're going to come through here, and this is our bedroom. Air conditioned, so all the mod cons in here actually. As you can see, we've got another TV there as well, so there's two TVs, and it's also got connectivity, so if you bring your Fire Stick or DVD player or even games console, you could. There's air conditioning for the bedroom, and there's air conditioning actually for the rest of the apartment. Well, not apartment, it is an apartment. Here we've got tea and coffee facilities. These complimentary slippers. Stocked mini fridge. Like look at that little coffee machine. Dressing table area. Perfect. The safe and some storage space. Now we've got some storage space there. And just come in here. And see where the light switches. Oh, light switches are here. That's on there. Oh, here we go. So this is the bathroom. As you can see, obviously got the Seaview top skills. Who needs skills? Some nice dressing gowns. Obviously complimentary soaps and things. And this one here we have a wet room. So you've got your big rainfall shower. It's quite a small bath. Perfect though if you want to have a little bit of a bath. Toilet. So it's quite a lovely room. And then we're going to head outside through our side door. We go out, open up, and then this takes us to our private outdoor area with the swim up pool. Come down the steps. We've got two lovely lounges, a little table and brolly, and you've got your pool over here. Nice little swim up pool, lovely view. What have you? So all in all, I think you can safely say that's quite a nice upgrade we've been given. From the standard Seaview room to the lovely swim up room. So we've got that for 3 days. So I think we're going to enjoy it. I know there's no sun here in the afternoon. Doesn't matter, we like it down by the main pool anyway. But it's a lovely chill out area, so quite happy. Excellent. So hello and welcome. This is the Hilton Dalaman in Sarigerme. It's 5-star luxury hotel spa resort. It's based about 20 minutes outside of Dalaman Airport. It's about 5 minutes into Sarigerme itself, and there's lots and lots to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into reception. I'm probably just going to sit down and go through exactly what the hotel has to offer. It's quite a lengthy one, so this is probably going to be a lengthy video. If you look down in the comments, it'll give you rough timings of where each part will be, because like I said, I think it is going to be quite a lengthy video because there's so much to show you and discuss, I suppose is the right way to put this. But so we're going to go inside, have a quick look around. I'm going to have a sit down, I'll tell you what's what. If you like my videos, give them a like, subscribe to the channel, because there's going to be lots more of these in the coming months, hopefully, and you know, and share it. But most of all, just enjoy. Thank you. So I'm just going to run through. I've made some notes, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through and just explain a little bit of the hotel while we're just sat here before we have a run through. Don't forget, if you like this video, just stick a like on it. Even better if you subscribe so you can watch other stuff that we do, and it helps me monetize as well. You know, in this day and age, it's always good to make a little bit extra cash, isn't it? So if you like the video, don't forget to just hit the like button, share it as well if you want. But anyway, back to the video. So what we've got here, there's a massive variety of rooms and suites. The rooms, I think there's just, I'm not sure, I think it's about 15, 16 different room types, everything from like a standard river view room, standard mountain view rooms, sea view rooms, there's suites, there's lake houses, there's swim up rooms, there's upstairs swim up rooms, downstairs swim up rooms. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything, depending on what sort of budget you've got and what sort of holiday or break you're after. I mean, we've had a few problems. We had a problem on the first night. our first room. It wasn't really a Seaview room that we booked and paid for. You could just see the sea. Well, you'll see it in this photo. Yeah, that's the sea. You can just see there. But unfortunately, we were right above a bar, and the speakers were on the ceiling of the bar, and it was thump, 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 thump all night. So the next day, we got moved out of that room and moved into another one, and we were given an absolute beautiful Seaview room, as you can see here. Look at that view, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, but then after a couple of days, we had a little bit more of a problem where there was a dog in the room opposite. This was on the Monday, and it was barking and scratching, and it was in distress. Now, we didn't know this was a pet-friendly hotel, but apparently it is a pet-friendly hotel, and they do allow pets, but they're not allowed to make a noise. Well, this one went on for 4 days, and then eventually we posted something on social media straight away. Jet2 themselves got in contact, and we ended up being moved to the lake house, which will be at the end of the video, a tour of that. What an upgrade. I'm not even joking, but we'll come to that later on. Yeah, so in the hotel, obviously, we've gone through some of the room types. There's several bars and restaurants and main buffet area. Some of the restaurants have got, I'm going to keep looking at my notes, so you'll have to excuse that. There's the Tayu, or Chow, I think they could pronounce it. Far East restaurants, like the Chinese stuff, and there they also do the teriyaki restaurants, and then you've got the Elise Italian, the AlaCarte, the Turkish. You've got an Indian restaurant, a fish restaurant. These are all, I think, about €18 per person. You do get really specialist treatment. I'm going to show some photos of some of the restaurants here. So we've experienced 3 of them. We've had the Chow, the Chinese restaurant, we've had the Italian, and we've had the Turkish, and we were more than happy with that. Yes, some might say, well, you're all inclusive, what are you doing paying for restaurants? Well, they do give you mountains of food. It's all one type of food, whereas you tend to find a buffet restaurant, you might have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. This is all themed, and it's cooked beautifully, and you serve nice, and it's really, really nice. We absolutely love them, and we highly recommend just making that change from the big restaurant, the big buffet restaurant, to try one of the smaller a la carte restaurants. Now, in addition to the restaurants, there's obviously bars. There's quite a few bars here at the Hilton Dalaman. I'll just go through a couple of them on the list. There's the Ventro Bistro and Bar. Now, that does lunches. Again, it's a sit-down lunch. You don't have to order, you don't have to book or anything like that. There's no fee, but you are treated with a menu, and you order your food that way. Very, very nice. Breeze Snack Bar, again, you know, if you go for lunches, some days on the lunches, you come with you with a menu, you pick your meal, and you eat your meal. That way, it's a lot more personal than the buffet restaurant. Makes a nice treat as well, but it does get busy, and sometimes you might have to wait half an hour to get a table, could be even longer. We luckily haven't had that to wait much because we tend to eat quite late, so it hasn't been as busy. But if you're going like between 12 and 2, it can get rather busy. There's a citrus bar that does pastries and cakes and things like that, which is nice. The cakes and stuff, again, are lovely. The pastries are lovely. They do beautiful coffees, cocktails and beers and things like that. That's more like the pool bar anyway. Inside, we've got a piano bar, the Rouge rooftop bar. If you're in the lake houses, they've got their own bars. They've got 3 bars in the lake houses in between each section of the lake house. Again, I'll discuss all that later on when we do the tour of the lake house sections. We've also got the beach bar. Now, the beach bar it's just beautiful to chill out there, especially around about sunset. I mean, we love it down there at sunset. the ambience. There's a DJ playing, and he tends to be playing like some chilled Ibiza style music, so it's a lot more chilled, a lot more relaxed. Very, very nice. The cocktails to die for. And then we've also got a sports bar as well, Bar Streets, which shows like a lot of football matches. You can request if there's a football match on that you want to watch and maybe it's not advertised. I'm sure they'll do that. But that's absolutely fantastic, and we really, really recommend that as well. So there are 10 swimming pools. One of them is heated, the rest are not heated. And when I say they are cold, they're the coldest swimming pools I've ever been in, anywhere, ever. I mean, the swimming pools tend to be empty because I think they are that cold. People jump straight in, they dip in and they dip out because they are really cold. I swear they put a refrigeration unit through it. Obviously they don't, but I think because the swimming pools are so large, they don't heat up as well, and they are very, very cold, but they're huge. There's massive swimming pools. There's also a little water park. Well, it's not really a water park. There's a few bits and bobs and some slides and things. It's great for the kids if you want the kids. There's also a kids splash park pool area where they've got just stuff for the kids. I mean, to be honest, we haven't brought any kids with us, so we haven't really spent any time there. Or we'll have a look at that a bit later on as well when we do the walk through. But yeah, it's absolutely spot on. There's also a proper fitness suite for the fitness gurus. I was supposed to, under the instruction of my gym instructor, to make sure I go to the gym at least 3 times a week. As you can tell, I have not gone to the gym at all, and I'm probably going to suffer when we get back to the UK. I'm sure my gym instructor is going to make me suffer quite bad. There's a kids club. Great if you want to dump the kids off. They also have a mini disco at night. There's a spa if you want to relax. Indoor heated swimming pool, saunas. You get your massages, your hot stone massages. There's loads. Now again, they're really quite expensive. I think the massages and things like that. I was quite shocked when I saw the prices of them. I think they start from around €80 for like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. I'd have to check the brochure for that, but it changes all the time, so I'd advise you obviously to check the brochure. Don't take what I'm saying. Things to do, Gazebo Land. You have to do Gazebo Land. Here's some photos of Gazebo Land. Yeah, we absolutely love Gazebo Land. It's just, I think it was €150. It might have been less than that for the day. We had the King Gazebo with the hot tub. There was myself, my wife, Joe and Scooby, and it was just heavenly. Perfect way to relax. You're so well looked after by the staff. They're constantly bringing you cocktails, drinks, food. We come away there, we were destroyed. Not drunk, because none of us are really heavy drinkers, but we were just full. There was just constant food and relaxation. It was a proper pamper day, and we recommend definitely do that. If you're here, you've got to do that. Even if that's the only thing you do, just do that thing. Gazebo Land is brilliant, and here's just a few more photos just to show you how good it really was. So today is Gazebo Day. We're in our King Gazebo with as much drink as you can drink, any drink you want, food, fruit, everything. We've even got a hot tub. You have your own personal butler, and it's really, really nice. Here's a little bit of it. Happy Monday, people. Happy Monday. So, as well as obviously Gazebo Land and things like that, there's We've got the beautiful beach. It's like a very coarse, sandy, gravelly beach. So it's not that comfortable. It's quite warm down there. And also the depth into the sea, it goes really shallow to quite deep, really, really fast. There is also like a little pier area that goes around out into the sea. There's sunbeds on there. We're going to show you that obviously later on as well. But as well as that, there's also some activities on the beach where you can do things like paragliding, and there's a paragliding or paraboating or whatever it is, you know, the parachute on the back of the boat. So there is that as well. So that's really, really good as well if you're into that sort of stuff. And I think there's jet skis and yachting, and there's all sorts of things like that. I've not really looked into it that much because we did have a boat trip separate that we booked away from the hotel. Yeah, so regarding trips, you can actually book your trips through the hotel. On some of the desks there's actually booked, but we've discovered that they're using the same companies that are already out there. They're using like Dalaman trips and stuff like that. So to do your research, because we found out that a Jeep Safari trip that we were going to do, but they couldn't get it filled enough, they were charging us €45 each to go on it. Yet when we went direct to the source, it was €26. So the hotel made €19 out of it, which I think is a bit dodgy. But we did go on a boat trip, and you're going to see that a bit later on as well. The four of us decided to hire our own private boat, beautiful boat, a full day excursion, and believe it or not, it was for £300. You'll see that later on. Again, just have a look down in the comments for different areas of the video, because this is going to be a really, really long video, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because you're going to enjoy it. And this is going to tell you everything you need to know about this hotel, this complex. So I think maybe we've done enough talking now, sat here. I mean, I think you're probably sick to death of me, just want to get on to seeing the actual hotel itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a walk around now. I'm going to maybe try and get the drone up over the beach. When I did ask if I could use the drone, they weren't very happy about it, even though there's no laws that say I can't use the drone in Turkey. I have checked with the Turkish website. I am a registered drone operator, and it is a mini drone under 249 grams, so I can use it. So I'm going to take it to the corners of the beach and fly it just over the beach, try and have a look over the hotel if we can, without actually encroaching in the hotel's grounds. So enough of my yapping on. Let's get on to do a little bit of the tour, and let's see what the Hilton Dalaman Sarigerme is all about. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to this video, and share this video. Thank you. So this is obviously the reception area. It's very corporate feeling as a reception area. Over here we've got guest relations. You book your restaurants and things over there, and trips and things. And over this side you've got your reception where obviously you check in and things. It's quite corporate looking for a reception area. And at the moment they've got a conference on. The conference on over there, that's the main reception. And then just outside the hotel, over the other side, that is the huge conference. And I would have liked to have had a look in there, but obviously with there being a conference on, we can't. So once again, as we walk through the reception, through here is the pianoforte bar. And I'm going to try and keep the camera as steady as possible. It's really quite hard with me being such a klutz. I'm not sure if it was open the other night, but apparently they've had some building works going on. So, yeah, so this is the pianoforte bar. Just one of the many bars. Nice quiet one, it's lovely for a drink in the evening. And then up on the top floor, we've got the Rouge rooftop bar. Not sure if this is actually open, but we'll have a look. It might be open, it might not be open. I don't think it's open just yet, but as you can see, there we go, it's open from 6 till 1 AM. Just look through the window just so you can have a quick look. Lights up bright red, like a whorehouse in the evening. The red seats, everything's red. Some nice cocktails, it's nice to have a look over the sea and stuff in the evening as the sun sets. It's a nice look over the reception area. Down there. So what we'll do, we'll head to the second floor and see what's on the second floor. See, what we have found is plenty of signage around the hotel, so it's quite hard to get lost, as you can see. So on the second floor, this is where you'll find your reps. That's where our Jet 2 rep is, over here. You see, and again, everywhere you go, there's just little areas to sit down. So if you do want to find somewhere nice and quiet, it's easy enough to find it just anywhere in this hotel. I'm just going to carry on walking. I'm still on the second floor. I thought this was access to the spa, but it isn't. I think it must be on the next one down. So we will continue to keep on walking down, and we will find it eventually, won't we? There's a little pool table over there as well. I am going to find this the spa. Oh, right, so here we go. You can't come to a Turkish hotel without there being shops. Well, we've got some shops and things along here. The usual stuff, just extortionate prices. I mean, I've never seen anybody buy anything from any of these shops, which isn't surprising because they're so expensive, especially when you can go into Sarigerme for, what, €4 for a taxi. They'll get it from reception. You go into Sarigerme and you'll get a much better deal because you'll be able to haggle. So here we go, this is the spa centre. We've got massage and spa for kids. Wow. I think we should just have a look. We've got an indoor pool here, look. So we'll go and have a look at that. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Just in the spa area. Looks like a nice little hot tub thing there as well. It's really nice. And then we've got an indoor heated pool just through here, as you can see. So I think this is where we're spending tomorrow because the weather's supposed to be quite bad. So we're going to have a little look in here tomorrow, and it should be fantastic. Look at that, it's beautiful. So this is the gym. There's gym safety warnings. Have your activity code. We're open from 7 AM to 7 PM. Adults only, well, 16 plus. But as you can see, it's a fully fitted gym. I should have used the gym myself while we were here, but there's plenty of equipment and things. If that's what you're into, you want to keep fit while you're on holiday, this is the place to be. It's lovely and air conditioned in here as well, which makes a big difference. There's some big bells there. Not sure what size they go up to, but they must be up to 30s. So even for those that are after quite a bit of weight training, you'll be able to do it. They've got the plates, good bars and things as well. I'm not going to go in here, but we'll just show you. This is where you can have, your spa, your massages and things like that. I'll show a menu of what they do actually for the spa treatments and price lists. But again, the price lists, they change all the time, don't they? So we'll just see. Right, so I think now is the time that we need to be thinking about going outside. So we're going to go outside and have a look around. So we're heading back towards outside, but I think first of all, I'm just going to show you where some of the AlaCarte restaurants are. So they're along here. The Finesse, which I think is the Indian restaurant. The Elise is the Mediterranean, the Italian, and then the Chow is Chinese, and the teriyaki, or teppanyaki, or whatever it's called, I don't know. The restaurant is just through there, and then they come through here, so you come through the walkway here, and then you've got 3 ways to go. You can go down that way, that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to head outside and we're going to have a look around the grounds. I'm hoping to get as much in as possible, but time's getting on. Tomorrow it's going to be rainy, so that's why I'm trying to get it all done now. Normally I'd do it on the last day of the holiday, But like I said, tomorrow the weather's supposed to be really, really rainy and horrible, so we'll give it a go, see how much we can get done today. So as you can see, the grounds, they're absolutely immaculate. I know I use the word absolutely quite a lot. They are absolutely, there we go again, they are immaculate. So as we said, this is the back side of the restaurant, of where you would actually be sitting. I can never remember what it's called. Is it teppanyaki or teriyaki? I don't know. This is where they do the live cooking stations, where they have Japanese chefs come out and they'll cook live for you, and they do all the little tricks, you know, flipping the eggs and the meats and landing it in the hats and stuff. And then you got the Italian and the Chinese restaurants over there as well. But yeah, the grounds are absolutely, oh God, I'll stop saying absolutely. This is just one of the walkways down towards many of the pools. You've got a Segway rental there, but there's lots of places you can't ride the Segways, unfortunately. There's a photo shop there and a VIP photo studio. Again, a little market, but the prices, they're just unbelievable. You never see anybody buying anything from them because they're so expensive. You might as well get a €4 taxi down to Sarigerme and do it all. Towel Hut is right about there. We've got the notice board which shows your entertainment team and what's on of that night. So like tonight it's a white party, so dress in white. It's really, really good. We were there last week on that. And then this is the Citrus Bar. And it's quite a pool bar as well. They do everything there. They've got all your ice creams here. Like you see, they've got a wide selection of ice creams. And then we've got here, they've got a proper, this is proper coffee, proper cappuccinos, your frappuccinos and things. And obviously it's the end of the day, so there's not many cakes, but this is normally filled with cakes and pastries and things. And obviously you can get your cocktails and what have you over here. They do have a table service, so they do have waiters and things that come round and they will offer a table service. They've also got, this is what I really, really like, and I've used this myself, they've got a charging station, so you can charge your mobile phone, and inside it's got, you know, your various charging wires for your iPhone, your Samsungs, your Huawei's or whatever. So they've got the USB-C, iPhone, and then the older USB charging ports. But again, what a great little touch. Water when you want it, you just take it from there. There's quite a few seated areas there. When there's conference time, it can get quite busy. Obviously, always gets busy when it's like tea time-ish. Right, so this is the adults area of the hotel. Adults pool, it's quite a size. I'm going to flip the camera around so you can have a proper look at it. But this is where we've probably spent most of our time during this holidays, around this pool. The sun, this side here, does get quite, well, it's there all day. So we're going to flip the camera around, you can have a proper look. On this little stage over there, a couple of times through the day they have the entertainment team. They'll do Zumba and water aerobics and things like that as well, which can be nice. But unfortunately the pool is so cold, you genuinely cannot stay in the pool for that long. And then again, we come across this way, we can see we've got more pools. In that little area there tends to be, a couple of times a day they have bubbles on, like jacuzzi. But again, it's freezing cold. I don't know why, kids just seem to be immune to the cold and they can handle it no problem at all. I wish I was a bit like that again, but unfortunately I'm not. So over here we've got this like amazing little chill out area. It's covered, it's got like lovely mattresses and things, and it tends to be used right throughout the day. We've not been on there yet. It tends to be more for the younger ones, I think, and they just enjoy just chilling there, being on the phones, smoking the vapes. So as we carry on walking around this side of the pool, this takes us to the Breeze Bar. Now the Breeze Bar is where a lot of the entertainment happens. It's there's two sides of it. Over the other side of the resort, there's the amphitheatre, and then this is the breeze bar, which, like for example tonight, they're going to have the white party. You can also here, this is where you can come for your lunch. It's a sit-down menu lunch rather than a buffet lunch, so it's all cooked nice and fresh. You've got a bar there, a bar here, and then when we come over here, we can see this is the stage area, and we're going to give you a little look. There's a idea what it looks like, and this is the bar there. They make nice cocktails. A word of advice: if ever you're wanting a cocktail or you're wanting vodka or gin, make sure you ask for the branded stuff, because I've had the cheap vodka and it did not settle well on my stomach, so now I ask for, it's got to be Smirnoff. But if you ask for it, they'll always give you, if you don't ask for it, if you ask for vodka and coke, you get the standard house vodka and coke, and well, it didn't agree with me. So, but this is the Breeze Bar entertainment area, and I'm going to show you some footage of what we've been up to. So just to the side of the Breeze Bar, we have, like, it's a little entertainment area. If I just turn around, there, that's all lit up neon at night. It looks amazing. There's a giant chess set, some table tennis. They do a lot of the activities through the day, like playing darts and things around here as well. It's really, really nice. I'm going to just go and show you the lake, because the lake, well, it's I suppose not even a lake really, it's a river that goes out into the sea. You can kayak and things as well, but we'll give you a look at that. This is the river that goes out. It's a bit algae and smelly at the moment, but sometimes you can canoe. I'm assuming when there's not as much algae in there, you can canoe up and down it, hire boats and things, but I don't think it's ideal at the moment. So this is the seafood restaurant. I think it's shaped like a ship. You can go up on the top. It's got some sails and things. Now, we've not been there. We've not actually experienced the seafood restaurant, probably because Sarah doesn't like seafood. But again, it's lovely. It's right on the edge in the river and the sea. So I know I've mentioned this a few times. This is the one thing you need to be doing if you're coming to this resort. You've got to have a go at Gazebo Land. I'm going to flip the camera over and just pan it round, but then I'm going to show you what we got up to at Gazebo Land. So this is Gazebo Land. They've got king gazebos, and the king gazebos have a hot tub as well as your gazebo, your seated area and everything like that, but it's definitely a must. Look at the hammock. Like I said, we absolutely loved our day at Gazebo Land, and I would strongly recommend, if you do one thing on this holiday, just book it. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's well worth it. So just through Gazebo Land, it's just part of the beach. It's not really the happening side of the beach, as that is over there. We're heading towards sunset, so it looks absolutely beautiful. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to try and get the drone up and maybe try and get some drone shots. It is quite windy, so I don't know if the drone's going to handle it. I don't really want to go over the hotel side of things, so I might just try, play it by ear, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, so we did do a little bit of drone footage, but it's getting a little bit dark now, and we're getting a lot of wind warnings, and I don't want to risk it, like I said. So I didn't really fly over the hotel much. I don't like to fly over the hotel. I did ask for permission, but I was refused. So that's why I just flew it at the corner of the beach, just had a quick look over the hotel, just so I can get use of it more than anything, isn't it? But like I said, it's getting dark now. The wind's quite breezy. We're going to carry on with our walk, see how far we can get before we run out of daylight, and hopefully we should get you a few more nice shots of just to see what the Hilton Dalaman Sarigerme is all about. Let's go. I just want to show you this sunset. I mean, look at that, that is amazing. You know, if you want a romantic sunset, Turkey's definitely one of the places to be. I mean, when we were in Seaview a couple of years ago, the sunsets there were just absolutely unbelievable. Here we go, I'm using absolutely again. But as you can see, I mean, that's not quite sunsetting, but you're getting the picture. It's amazing what you can find on a beach. Here we've got a turtle shell. It's obviously quite old and there's not a lot left in it. But there we go. Look at that turtle shell, that's amazing. So we're approaching the beach bar. This time of night, there's quite a few people in here and they're all chilling. They have a DJ on as well, with mainly some chill out chill out tunes, but it's a lovely chill out vibe. So we're going to turn the camera around, let you have a look and a listen. Some lovely beach hammocks. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just amazing? We've got someone else flying a drone out as well. He's a little bit closer than ours. I don't think you can see it. He's got one of the FPV drones. The one, well, I say I want it, I'd have one. But look at this. We've got an in-house DJ doing his stuff. No DJ Gaz, but you know. A lovely bar area. There genuinely just is nowhere more perfect to go for an afternoon drink. So that's the beach bar. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? It's just lovely there in the afternoon. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a walk down the pier now, where there's sunbeds and things, and you can go swimming in the sea if that's what you want to do. But yeah, so we'll just flip the camera around and you can have a look there as well. So over here you can hire bikes if you want to go for a bike ride. I don't exactly know where you'd go for a bike ride. There's, what is it, a pancake hut there? They do Nutella pancakes, but it's mainly savoury pancakes they do over there. Quite nice though. We had a Nutella one, it overfilled me and it ruined me dinner. So here we have a pretty good basketball court. It's quite nice. And then this is where the water park is. So I'm going to try and sneakily get my drone over it and to have a look at it. So as you can see, there's lots of slides, fun for the kids to have. It's fully lifeguarded. There is points where of the day, I think it's open from 12 till 2. It's open from 10 till 12 and 2 till 4 or 5 maybe. We'll have a look around the corner and see what times it's open. I'm sure it will tell you. But it looks like fun. We've not actually been here yet. I think Sarah wants to have a go on one of the slides or a couple of the slides. So we'll see what happens. Now right opposite the water park, they have an art club where you can paint a rock, make a t-shirt, anything like that. Again, it's closed at the moment because this is early evening, but apparently it does get quite busy, and you know, it's a lot of fun to give your kids something to do rather than being in the swimming pool or, more than anything else, being on the bloody phones. What is it with Brits and the kids? They'd rather put the kids in front of a phone than spend quality time with them. Such a shame. But anyway, yes, this is the amphitheatre. It's huge. Looks like you can see an awful lot of people. There we go. There's a huge stage with full lighting equipment and sound system, giant screen for the movie nights. But the thing is with this is it does get very busy. Now the problem is that they do the kids club down here as well. So the kids club, I think it's at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, something like that. And because they do the kids club, all the parents and children fill up all the lower seats. It only leaves the ones at the back for everybody else. Now, if you've got a bad back or you're a bit older, sitting up here isn't very comfortable, as you can see, because there's no backs to it. It's just like stadium seating more than anything. So if there's a show you want to watch, in fact, you know what? I'm going to show you some clips of a couple of, well, I've only actually seen one show here, but it was unbelievable. Here we go. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I say clever technology, isn't it? Only joking. But yeah, you know, this is your seats. This tends to be the only thing left after 9 o'clock when a show starts. So yeah, this is the little kids splash pool. It's only 34 centimetres deep, so it's not very deep. It's perfect for the little ones. There's little slides and there's them mushroomy things, the shower water when it's open. But like I said, it's getting late in the evening now, so that's why nothing's there and there's not many people about. I do think there's a kids club over here as well, so we're going to head over this way and see what the kids club brings. This is a little mini disco area. Now, I didn't even know this existed because they tend to have a mini disco at the amphitheatre stage, but this says mini disco here, so maybe they have another one as well. Maybe they have two mini discos, maybe one that's like very early evening and then one that's a little bit later on, but that's it there. Hello. Yes, that's really good, isn't it? There's something for everyone here at the Hilton Dalaman. Now over here, this is one of these swim up rooms that you can get. It's not a lake house, so don't be confused by the lake house, but it's a swim up room and you do have your own like little swimming pool area. But there's 3 floors up and down there. There's a gentleman cleaning the pool because the pools are spotless. I mean, you don't see clearer water than that anywhere, and I mean that for the amount of water there is in this hotel. But so if you get any of the rooms up here, you can come down the stairs into this pool area, but it is shaded, that's the problem. But you can bring your sun lounges, and there's a few sun lounges here over on the grassy area. But it's yeah, this is just one section of the swim up rooms, and look at the water. Isn't that beautiful? So this is the main Sarigerme restaurant. Well, it's not the main, it's just one little bit. There's plenty of little annexes of the restaurant. This is just one of them. So I'm just going to take you a quick walk through before they open up, so you might be able to see everything really, really nice. And you're going to see how great the food is. The food here is unbelievable. So this is the big part of the restaurant. This is like the main seated area. Now the staff, they work very, very hard. And I mean, work really hard. They're always there. They don't seem to work for tips, but we always leave a good tip because we do think the service you get's outstanding. Over here, we've got like the children's section. So there's children's foods as well, especially aimed at children's. I mean, look at this. They even do, you know, jarred foods and the heaters for your bottles and things. So it really is a good family experience. We've even got a little kiddie seated area there. But like I said, this is part of the main restaurant, and it carries on because they do fill this place and it does get very busy sometimes. There's some more seats down there. And then this is where we go. We come in here every night just because we like the ambience, and it's a little bit more chilled and it's a little bit nicer. and we've got our favourite server there. Good evening. Give the camera a wave. This man looks after us whenever we're in here. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm just. Yes, there we go. Spot on. Tells the best jokes in all of Turkey. Every night he comes in and he tells us a new joke.
Another one tonight.
Oh, good, because we're in here tonight. Our table up there. Thank you very much. Cheers, gentlemen. But yeah, it's lovely. See what I mean? The staff, they're fantastic. There's just, you can't fault the staff at all. But this, I'm afraid, is where I am going to leave the video and side of things. I am going to have a little roundup later on. But as you can see, that is the restaurant. So the light is dissipating fast. You can just about see my big fat face. Yes, I've put on a lot of weight during this holiday. I lost a lot before I came, and I think I've managed to probably put most of it back on. But that's going to be another journey, isn't it? But I hope you've enjoyed my little walk around tour. It's been fun. I've enjoyed doing it. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have and you're not sick and tired of my voice. Hopefully I've cut out quite a lot of my voice and we've put some interesting bits in. And I'm sorry it's such a long video, but you know what? We've still got the best to come, haven't we? Because now I'm going to show you all about the lake house side of the resort. This is going to blow your mind. So we've definitely saved the best till last. We're here in the lake house side of the complex, and it's pure luxury. That's the only word you can describe it. Well, two words, isn't it? Pure luxury. But yes, it is. It's obviously a lot more expensive to stay here. I mean, we were pricing it around £6,000 for 2 weeks, maybe just a little bit more. A little bit cheaper if you obviously do it through the hotel website rather than a tour operator. But absolutely beautiful. We were lucky enough, we've been comped the last 3 days of our holiday here in the suites, and to be honest, if we were put here at the beginning for 3 days, we would have probably paid the upgrade price, which was £100 a night to upgrade here, because once you've actually been in this side of the hotel, you soon realise it's unbelievable. So what's the difference? Well, there's 120 suites. There's 4 suites per building, so it's nice and quiet. You have a terrace area. You also have access to your own little pool area, private terrace at the pool, which is fantastic. You also have a little bar and snack area, which is open from 8:30 in the morning right through till 10 p.m. There's a little bit of a splash pool as well if you want to go and have a little bit of a splash around near the pool, but it's just absolutely fantastic. We'll give you the room tour so you can see what you're actually getting in the room, but we're also going to give you a little bit of a site tour as well and just show you the bar area, the seating area and what have you as well, and enjoy it, because you know what, for this last 3 days we are definitely going to enjoy it. So thank you. So when you come into the lake house side of the complex, there's little roads like this in front of every complex. So you get people that they're hiring cars, or they're hiring direct straight through to the hotel, and they might hire a car from the airport and bring it down, which is absolutely fine because we do get a lot of Turkish guests obviously staying here. So there's little car parking spaces as well. As you can see, the grounds are immaculately kept. It's absolutely lovely. So in between each section, well, each block I suppose you'd call them, of suites, they're all interlinked by bridges, a little bit like this one. I'm going to try and keep the camera as steady as possible because there's nothing worse than a unsteady cam. But we go up there, look, we can see our Sarah. She's up there relaxing on the balcony. But yeah, these are your little swim up pool. That's part of your package. As you can see, that ours comes down the stairs to this, and you've got your own little private terrace there, and it's separated by a bush. You can get into the pool, no problem at all. The pools are very, very cold though. That's one thing to always take in mind, but it does get very, very warm here. So that's quite a welcoming dip, I suppose you could say. So this is the little dippy pool I was telling you about. That's normally whirlpooly, so if you get in, I'm not going to get in because I'm not taking my shoes off. That's normally full of bubbles. So as I said, there's 3 bars within the lake house complex, and each one's separated. So you've got like your little areas. The bars, as I think I said already, they're open from 8:30 till 10 p.m. and they serve a wide variety of snacks and drinks. You know, if you want an omelette for your breakfast, you can have an omelette for your breakfast, which is really nice. To have nice light lunches, snacks throughout the day, so it's really lovely. You see, and these are some nice lunchtime snacks. We've got some sandwiches here, some beautiful salads, and even some desserts. And then there's a fully stocked bar as well, as you can see there. I think earlier I said this was a children's play area. It's not a children's play area. It's actually a lifeguard station. Lifeguard's not on duty at the moment, or he might be at a different pool. But yeah, it's not a children's play area. I have definitely seen one somewhere though. So, you know, kids, please don't come and play on this. I mean, the complex is just absolutely beautiful. It's so peaceful. I think once you've been this side of the complex, it will be very, very hard to go back to the other side. It's like chalk and cheese. It's like you're in 2 different resorts. So in summing up, what can I say about the Hilton Dalaman Lake House section of the complex? It's chalk and cheese from the main complex. I mean, obviously the whole complex is immaculately clean, the staff are amazing, but this just adds that little bit extra luxury that, you know, you do pay a premium for. It's probably an extra £1,500 on the Jet2 website to get this for 2 people, but it's worth it. I think if you want that extra luxury, just everything from the little bars in between each block, and there's only 20 apartments. I think is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's only about 20 apartments per block, so you're getting your own bar per 20 apartments, which is really, really good. If you book direct via the Hilton Dalaman website, you get a lot of extras thrown in. You get 3 AlaCarte meals, you get free transfers from the airport, you get fast track through Dalaman Airport, which I think is a massive bonus. You get things like fruit in your room, cakes, turn down service, free massage, etc. And so if you're a confident traveller and you don't mind getting your own flights, I would definitely recommend booking direct through the Dalaman Hilton website. It's cheaper as well, and if you get the honours programme, you know, you're getting even better service than you would. Not that there's anything wrong with the service anywhere else in the hotel, because it's all spot on. But you know what? I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to enjoy my cocktail. I'm going to go and have a dip in the pool. I'm going to enjoy the last 2 days of our holiday with my beautiful wife Sarah and our friends Joe and Scooby. So thank you very much. I know this has been a long video. I hope it's been worth it. If you do like it, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel. You know what? Help me make some money. That's all I can say. Thank you very much. Cheers.